Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Wing. I am actually with the North Central Edmonton Family Resource Network. CARA Family Resource Center, they are one of our spokes. So the North Central Edmonton Family Resource Network, we are the main hub. So the hub is where you would go to find out information, and then we have navigators that would answer your guys' phone calls or email. And then they would look for the areas to send you. So if you guys were calling looking for Indigenous supports, we would refer you to our spoke, which is Creating Hope. If it was to do with child development, we would send you to the CARA FRC. And anything to do with mentorship, we would send you to the spoke of the Boys and Girls Club. Now, within the Family Resource Network, we have a couple of spokes that are specific to the YMCA. We have our Family Connect Home Visitation Program. And that program is for prenatal to age 6. So that is where you could have a worker come in and they would talk to you about your parenting skills and areas that you need support in, or areas that your child is struggling in. So it might be development or it could be their behavior. The other program that we have is our Family Connect Family Support. And that program is for children that are ages 7 to 18. And same thing, they come into your house once to twice a week. They can meet you out in the community, and they try to support you with the things that you're struggling with. So it could be that your teen's lying, it might be they're having trouble building friendships, or maybe you need help at home building that routine and structure. We also have our caregiver ed program. So within the hub, we've got 4 programs that operate out of there. And for the caregiver ed program, they have a variety of programs. So we've got some programs that are completely about social skills and connecting with others. So Mothers Matter, Dad's Discussions, and Grandparents Are Great. We have some that are specific and targeted. So Circle of Security, Triple P, and Rainbows. Rainbows is a great program for any family that is dealing with loss or grief. And it could be because there was a death in the family. It could be because you've moved overseas, you've lost the connection with somebody, or it could just be separation and divorce. Some of the programs that we offer are just a one-time, 1-hour one, and other ones are a series. So one of the series is the Whole Brain Child, which runs for 1 hour to 2 hours a week for about 5 weeks. And some of our programs come with certificates at the end. So within the hub, the nice thing is you call the hub, and the hub's kind of like that central part, that anchor part that reaches out to all the different spokes to connect you with the areas where you're needing that support. We do have a couple of events coming up at the hub in this next little while. So for Halloween Day, we're having an event called Hub-Aween, and it's for children's ages 3 to 6 to come in and have fun. They get some popcorn, they get to make slime, and there's a photo booth opportunity. And then we have an event in November on the 19th, and that one's going to be a pool party, and it's from 7 till 9. Families are more than welcome to come with all of their kids, or just bring the older kids. It's whatever works for you. And this one could be one that we have a movie playing in the pool, or it might have an inflatable. And then we are going to do some winter events through December, starting around the 19th of December. And we're going to have some gingerbread house making contests and games nights. And we're also going to rent some of the, skating rinks to just get families to come out and connect. So that's pretty much it for me about the North Central Edmonton Family Resource Network out of the Castle Downs YMCA. And next is going to be our spoke, CARA FRC, speaking to you.
Hello, we are Darby and Stacia, and we're with CARA Family Resource Center. We are a nonprofit charitable organization that is coming up on our 38th year of operation. We're based out of the north end of Edmonton, primarily the Baldwin Belvedere area. However, we serve clients, families and children that are located throughout mostly the north of Edmonton, but we also have clients coming from as far as the south side. So our agency actually started as a little initiative with 2 social workers that were working with marginalized single moms. and pulled together some community stakeholders and said, hey, there's nothing really here for prevention-based services. Everything that was in as a support was once families had reached a level of crisis. So that is how CARA actually came to be. And the name CARA, as you can see on the screen, says kids are the responsibility of all. And over the years, CARA has really, moved not just to working with single moms or to mothers. We work with families, and all families of all different kinds of demographic and culture. A lot of our families are newcomers to Canada. They might be families that are experiencing poverty or have some other barriers for access to service. So all of our programs and services are completely free for families to access. We have programs, everything right from when mom becomes pregnant. And we can also work with families that have school-age children too. So we basically just support the whole family unit, but we also really like to engage within the community and to be a handhold for anyone who is looking to access service. So kind of that whole philosophy that every door is the right door. We might not be the exact service that somebody is needing in that moment that they walk through our door. However, we will make sure that we get them to where it is that they can access the best form of support for where it is that they are in their time. So I'm going to hand this over to Stacia. She's going to talk about some of our programs and our community events that we've done, and we'll take it from there.
Thanks, Darby. My name is Stacia, and I'm the program coordinator at CARA Family Resource Center. You guys, I'm the one that put the slide together, so I'll just go through. I'm going to highlight some of the programs that we offer and some of the programs we did this summer. Our first big program that we did coming out of COVID, everybody was really excited to be able to get together again, to be able to break bread. We took the opportunity on National Indigenous Peoples Day to invite our community members to come join us. We had Lakota Tutsi come in and do some hoop dancing and teach the children how to hoop dance, and we had a big, huge community barbecue. Following that, we had our CARA Community Barbecue. Prior to this year, CARA was known for an annual sale with toys. This year we decided to run the sale as a giveaway and just to bring people and build connections. We have an amazing board who are super engaged, and they came out and actually did our barbecuing for us along with the MLA for the area, Chris Nielsen. And on that day we served about 550 meals, and we were able to just make and rebuild connections in our community, which I think is what a lot of people right now coming out of COVID and rebuilding connections are looking for. Over the summer, all of our family resource support workers got out in the community. They took the opportunity to head out to the parks to hand out popsicles. We went to a concert in the park held by Kids Up Front. We were going to different churches. Anytime there was a community event, you would find CARA there, just spreading the word and building the community again. Now to highlight some of our programs that we had over the fall. One of our big new programs at the Y in partnership with our FRN is the Paint and Play. This was a process-based art class where the kids got to come in, they got to come make the mess, and our family resource support worker took them through different art mediums, and they got to explore different artists' work. So they did Matisse and Monet, and they got to make the mess, and then we would clean it up, which is just sometimes the best way to do art. In addition to that, we've brought in a program called Bright Mind Adventures. This is a STEM-based learning opportunity. We really are taking that focus away from curriculum and taking it into a child emergent process. So we are bringing in programs that have more practical life skills, that are experiential learning, and where there's just more tactile learning. We know that's where the research is taking us in the child development. One of the other really great programs that we just had, and it's just about to wrap up here, is the You're a Great Dad program. So we know in the Family Resource Network that there aren't a lot of programs that target dads, and they need just as much community building and support as we can give them. So we have created this You're a Great Dads program and invited a special speaker to come in. He was a dad who kind of went through the system and developed this program. Along with that program, we had for the younger kids a friendship factory. So this was a social, emotional, skill building class. And in partnership with that, we just know that coming together and breaking bread and building friendships is sometimes the best way to build those connections. So that program was partnered with a meal. One of the other really amazing programs that I'm really excited that we offer is Kids in the Kitchen. This program invites kids between the age of 6 and 12 into Cara. They get to come in, they get to cook a meal for their family and take it home. What we are seeing in this program is just incredible. We had a young boy come in and he, on the first day, was just so afraid of knives that he would shy away physically, even if there was a knife in the room, because he didn't have that skill set. By this last class that we had, it was yesterday, he was chopping peppers with such confidence that it was just incredible to see the growth. So every Thursday, these kids come in, they get to make a meal, and on November 24th, they get to come in and we're going to have a turkey dinner that they prepare for their families and invite their families in to celebrate all the skills that they've learned. CARES also offers parent education. We offer a number of different courses. You'll find listed here just a few of the courses that we offer. We do offer many more. The one that we consistently offers the Triple P, and they enhance the connections. Those are really important skill building and life skill building for parents when they're raising their kids as a foundational. And we also partner with some really great agencies that their primary strength is a literacy skill. So we know that partnering with agencies who have strengths that maybe we do not have is the best way to bring programs into CARA. So we partner right now with the Center for Family Literacy and EPL for some of our programs. And lastly, we'd like to just thank the food bank, because all of our meal programs cannot be made possible without the food bank. And of course our funders, because where would we be without our funders? And if there's any questions, I can answer any questions.